Okay, so this is my presentation on what I have learned in the past weeks in class on what I think would be a good future employment for me. So, based on what I learned from the various career tests and personality tests, I've come to the conclusion that carpentry would be the #1 pick for me right now for my future career. A little bit about carpentry. When you're a carpenter, you're expected to construct, repair, and install many structures made of wood and such, mostly made of wood, sometimes other metals. I came to the conclusion about carpentry by some of the facts, as in I enjoy working with jobs where I work with my hands a lot, working with solid things. A lot of things you'll be doing involve using power machines and tools such as hammers and saws and such. From what I learned from the core values test is that I enjoy working alongside others as part of a team, which is true about me. I enjoy being part of a team, getting things done together. I believe I just like it more. It's more fun for me. What I learned from the 16 personalities test is that I'm most likely to pick a career in engineering based on my personality, which is true. I enjoy engineering and carpentry, obviously, and carpentry is alongside engineering right there. Also working with others and being part of a team. What I learned from the Holland career test is that I have a personality that when getting a job done, I'd rather be using my hands and working with concrete objects rather than sitting at a computer or something, typing something up. I like to work with what's in front of me. Some of the skills and talents that are needed for carpentry include having some carpentry experience, whether it's part of an apprenticeship or college somewhere. You need to have business skills for sure, because you'll be talking to many clients and other people like homeowners and such. You need to have very good attention to detail, because when you're doing things and measuring things, you can't even mess up by just an inch, because that could mess everything up. And you're gonna have to have dexterity, which is dexterity is just being able to have good hand-eye coordination and being good with your hands and your body, being physically fit. Education and training required to become a carpenter. There's actually no required education for carpenters, but most of them do go to college, receive a bachelor's degree. But the training that most carpenters receive, based on what I researched, is most of them just receive on-the-job experience through apprenticeships, where you'll just be working alongside an actual carpenter, and they'll be helping you through what you need to do. Work conditions for carpenters, you'll be working indoors and outdoors, many different sites, whether it's in a home or outside at a bridge or in a building. Some injuries can happen when being a carpenter. That goes alongside of the job. You're working with power tools, you're working high up, possibly you could fall. Hammers always hurt your fingers, but you'll be wearing safety equipment, which should help you. There's typically 8-hour days, 40-hour weeks, and you'll be responsible for getting the job done and all your equipment. Make sure you don't break any of it. Typical day as a carpenter involves you'll just drive to the main office, collect all your things, see what you're going to be doing for the day, where you're going to be going, who you're going to be working with. Then you'll drive wherever you're going to go, whether it's in a company car, probably going to be in a company car. And then you're going to repair and create structures, whether it's out of wood or metal, but yes. Future outlook for our carpenters. There is good future outlook for carpenters. They're expecting an 8% raise over the next 5 years in growth, employment. Promotion availability is pretty high for carpenters. You could be promoted to a manager or just like a head carpenter, but most of them just receive raises for doing good work and getting things done on time. Salaries usually range from $28,000 to $82,000, and you'll typically start around $40,000 or something in that range. Similar jobs to carpentry, roofing, construction, and building inspectors. Some of the technological effects that are involved with carpentry. There's actually been a lot in the past few decades with new technology coming out every day, but it's really it's helped carpenters get jobs done faster, have better detail with all the new tools and machines they can use to measure and cut. In the future, it will definitely help advance the abilities of carpentry, and so yeah. There are two main types of carpenters. There's a rough carpenter. They build wooden structures, usually big wooden structures. Usually they work at like bridges and such. And then you have construction carpenters who are like working with smaller things at houses and repairing things, and roofs and stuff. Some of the weather is actually a big effect depending on where you are, like what region you're in. Because if there's a lot of snow or a lot of rain, it could really it could push back how long it takes to get a job done, and you may have to like increase your hours to meet deadlines. In conclusion, what I've learned from all the tests and everything is that I like working with what's in front of me, and carpentry would be a good fit for me, I think. My reflection, if I would be a carpenter, I would enjoy what I would do. I'd be helping people, I think. I would take joy in that. I definitely think I would use the new technology to my advantage, and I think I'd be good at it.